Hello again. This is from my book, From the Underground. It's a pop art novella, and it's called Star Odyssey, Fuel by Brad Pitt. A full tank is enough for eternity, left Brad Pitt while running the diesel in my car. The fuel flowed out of the pump like honey. I don't know how long he's been working at this gas station, but he was here doing research for a film where he was supposed to play a gas station attendant. Brad looked pretty cool in his pirate bandana, tattered t shirt, and red floor rag tucked into his blue jeans, and he was barefoot. The sun shrouded the surrounding mountains in a glittering light. It was a beautiful day. Brad put the nozzle back on the pillar, and I followed him into the gas station restaurant where I ordered a special of the day. Brad put the menu of the day in the microwave and asked what I would like to drink. Mineral water, I said, and coffee. Then I asked him how Angelina was, because Brad was still dating Angelina Jolie at the time. She's fine, Brad said. The food was hot now. He took the plate out of the microwave and placed it on the counter in front of me. I started eating. Brad opened a small Coke Classic and took a sip from the bottle. It's like how I imagined life to be, Brad said. The life of a gas station attendant. The sun streamed in through the window and lighted up Brad Pitt's face. The man just always looked good. He was to be envied. Jack Nicholson sat at the other end of the counter. He was supposed to play a gangster boss in the film, but wasn't sure if he even wanted to take the role. Jack drank a beer. A beer? So early in the day, Jack? I asked. Yes, he said. And it's already the second. Already the second? How so, Jack? I don't know either, Jack said. Today is such a day. Yes, if today is one of those days. Give me a beer too, I said to Brett. Whereupon he asked, who pays for the round? I do, I said. Well then, if that's the case, I'll have a beer too, Brad Pitt grinned. I don't know if I should play this role, said Jack Nicholson. Would the people out there still believe that I could be a gangster boss at my age? Brad didn't seem to know the answer either, because he didn't say anything. So what could I have said? If Brando were alive, Nicholson said, Brando would have been ideal for the role. Brando would have done a great job with that gas station attendant too, said Brett, who now had two bottles in front of him, a classic Coke and a beer. Brando always makes me think of Sean Penn, who told me some great anecdotes about him, I said. What anecdotes? Asked Brad Pitt. Well, Brando, for example, told him that he had only one goal in his life to practice the perfect fuck, I answered. Jack Nicholson grinned his Jack Nicholson grin. The perfect fuck? That was to his liking. Brad Pitt then changed the subject and asked, "So, Jack, what about your car?" Not bad, I thought. Now, he almost sounds like a real gas station attendant. That's acting, man. What about my car? I don't know. It bugs. Sometimes it starts, other times it doesn't. That came out of Jack Nicholson's mouth. And somehow he didn't sound like a gangster boss at all. Okay, Brad Pitt said, then let's take a look. What happened now? Is Brad Pitt fixing Jack Nicholson's car? The identification with his gas station attendant role couldn't go that far, could it? For me, it definitely meant staying on because my motto was don't miss anything. But I didn't say a word because in really big talks, you should keep your mouth shut. I learned that from Clint Eastwood. Brad Pitt grabbed my empty plate and passed it to the kitchen. Julia Roberts was already waiting there to wash it off.